Hi, I'm John, host of The John Adams Show. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Before I tell you about the show we have planned for you this week, I want to do a quick follow-up to last week's show because I got another tip for you I think that might help you out a lot. Last week we interviewed Lon Safko, who's the author of the book The Social Media Bible, so of course the topic was social media. And during the show I had my Twitter and Facebook pages loaded up on a screen to my left, and throughout the show I encouraged listeners to send a tweet or post a message on my Facebook wall for any comments or questions they might have about social media that I could pass on to my guest, Lon Safko, to get your question answered live on the show. Well, one thing I didn't do during the broadcast was I didn't refresh the pages. And as you know, if you use Twitter or Facebook, you have to refresh those pages in order to see any new messages that may have been posted. Well, that's kind of difficult for me to do while we're live on the air because I'm trying to focus on the interview or the guests or whatever's happening in the studio at that time. So one of Lon's associates, Stephen Groves, was in the studio and he saw what was going on. So after we got off the air, he told me about a program called Seesmic Desktop. And this is something I want to encourage you to take a look at. Seesmic Desktop is a great program. It's a small program that loads onto your desktop, and what it does is it connects to your Twitter and your Facebook accounts and allows those feeds to show up on your desktop without you even having to go to those websites. So, in fact, I've got it loaded on my screen right now, and I'm actually watching as the updates just start coming in and start scrolling up on my screen. So it's a great tool for people that get a lot of messages, or for people that don't want to have to be constantly going to those websites and refreshing those pages. So I found that to be a big time saver, and it's also going to really help us out while we're in the studio because I don't have to then remember to refresh those pages. Now, the show we have planned for you this week is really pretty cool. We've got Bruce Jones. He is the programming director from the Disney Institute. Now, the reason I chose a guest from Disney was just, it happened to be kind of coincidental because this Friday is my birthday, and I had planned a trip to go to Disneyland and spend the weekend there celebrating my birthday. And I thought, the cool thing about Disneyland is, you know, the people there are just so well trained, the culture that they've created, the creativity that exists in that company. I was fascinated by this, and so I thought, wouldn't it be great to talk to somebody from Disney to find out, you know, what's kind of going on behind the scenes? What's the business behind the magic? And what could we learn from that we could now apply in our businesses? How can we take some of that magic that's Disney and build that into our own companies? So you're going to have to listen to the interview tomorrow to find out, or if you can't listen to us live, you can always listen to the archives. Just go to thejohnadamsshow.com and click on replays, and we archive every site. You can listen to it through the streaming audio, or you can download it as an MP3 file and play it at your convenience. So it's all things Disney tomorrow on the show. Be sure to join us. And and the other thing I don't want to forget to do is to give a promotion for the upcoming social media symposium. I had that on the video last week. I won't take a lot of time to talk about it now. We'll pop up the information here on the screen for you so you can get the details. But we hope to see you at the social media symposium next week on May 19th. Thanks for watching this video, and we hope you'll tune into the show tomorrow.